This is a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for March 2022. This reading is intuitive. I base my readings on my feelings as the cards come out and on their meanings. So what I'll do first, one more shuffle, and then I will read the splits. Okay, the first split, Pisces, Ace of Cups and Two of Cups. This is emotional energy. This is a new time for some emotional growth for you. The Ace of Cups shows that. The Two of Cups shows you connecting on an emotional level with another person. Sometimes the Two of Cups shows an acceptance of yourself as well. So I will shuffle the cards a bit and look at the next split. Okay, what we have here is the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles is a message coming to you about work that you are doing. It is telling you that there are tasks that need to be completed. The Three of Cups talks about celebrating with loved ones and kindred spirits. So I will go ahead and shuffle the cards some more and start the Celtic Cross reading. Okay. What is the heart of the matter for Pisces for March? The Two of Swords. This is a decision that needs to be made. I say it needs to be made because it is one that you are waiting for something. The blindfolded situation here is showing that you are weighing two options, one against the other, but you are actually, honestly, you know what decision you need to make. Let's see what crosses the Two of Swords for Pisces. Six of Cups. This is an emotional situation. It is possibly to do with nostalgia. Six of Cups is generally positive. It can be an emotional balance, but it is sometimes thinking about the past. It could be coming to terms with situations and emotions from your past as well. So let's see what's at the base for Pisces. The Page of Swords. So we have a situation where the swords, which are talking about communication, information, and sometimes conflict, are coming up. There is energy that is at the base, which is the Page of Swords. This is an individual who is analytical. I call this the apprentice cards because the page is new-ish at something. They are a student. They are possibly an apprentice. The person who is the Page of Swords is extremely active mentally. They're thinking a lot. They're thinking about things a lot. They can be examining things, asking a lot of questions. Sometimes they can be annoying. So this is energy around you. This is curiosity. It could be your curiosity or that of someone else. So let's see what is in the recent past for Pisces. This is a good card for you. You have been in your power. This can be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. However, I think in this case, this is your energy. You have been feeling strong in yourself, and your emotional stability, I think, has been good. There, in your future, however, is something that either someone around you or yourself, you might have trouble accepting either help or advice from another person, and you could be withdrawing for some reason. So this decision might be something that someone is pushing you towards, and you know you need to make the decision, but you haven't done it yet. That's one example. It could be any number of things, depending on which Pisces you are. In your near future, there is the Five of Cups. Now, I have seen this card very many times in recent readings, and I know that there has been a lot of grief to go around for people due to the situation in the world in general. So it is entirely possible that you are grieving for the loss of someone, It is also possible that there's grief for another reason, but something has had you upset. And the thing about the Five of Cups, this particular deck, this to me is a card of hope, because you have seen that there are things that you have lost. Those are the 3 cups at the right, which are spilled. But what remains are the 2 cups that you are now drawing energy from. That means that you are processing, often this is processing grief. The moon is at the bottom of the pool, the reflection of the moon, and that shows me that you have gone deep inside yourself to work on and process the grief and the loss and the pain. So you're actually in the moment, in the exact moment of realizing that all that you thought might have been lost is not lost. And it really is a time of emotional growth and positive emotional development. So your energy at the moment is very balanced. You are currently in a state where you can give and take. This is balanced energy in the material realm. So if you were ever feeling like you could not receive or were feeling like you shouldn't give, most Pisces are really much better at giving than receiving, I think. But this card really speaks to this situation being balanced for you right now, which is good. The environment, there is information that is coming to you quickly. So this is fast-moving communication. And I don't get a negative or positive from this. It's just there's a lot of things that are going on, and some of them might be at least perceived by the sender or the messenger as urgent. So your hopes and fears. And this is tied with the Two of Swords, the Four of Cups, possibly with the Page of Swords, but definitely with the Five of Cups, Four of Swords, Two of Swords, and Four of Cups. Something is going on that you feel the need to rest. You are hoping that you can recuperate from a situation. Now, that is probably a hurt from the past. It is possibly the grief. But this is a time when you are hoping that this can continue, this rest can continue, and that you do get to the point where you feel healed emotionally. So let's see what the outcome for Pisces is. The Knight of Pentacles. Well, we saw the Knight of Pentacles in the split. What is happening in the material realm is this balance. And so this is a good time to be working towards, and that's the message here, there is more to do in the material realm. So let's look a little bit, because this is somewhat vague. Let's look a little bit further into the future at the next card. And there is hope and healing. So what is happening is this healing of your grief is taking place, and you're moving forwards into wishes fulfilled. And these can be in the spiritual and physical realm as well. So any realm of healing, hope and healing and wishes fulfilled. So let's have a look at the base. The base of the reading. The first card is a clue to maybe why you were feeling a bit off here. One of the things that you maybe have been concerned about recently was resources. This card is not the feeling of the Six of Pentacles, which is able to give and receive. This is more in feeling that you are restricted somewhat by your resources. You could have felt like you did not have enough resources to do what you need to do, that you want to make this decision that you're waiting for. So this could be one of the things you're waiting for. You've also around you had possibly a message of love from someone. The Knight of Cups is a messenger. In this deck, it's a message of love. And one of the other things is that you had some choices that you needed to make, and you were emotionally confused. But you got this message of love. So I am thinking that this resolved the situation because of where you were sitting. Emotionally, you were no longer confused in the most recent past. Now, the Eight of Pentacles in the past, I'm going to go back a little bit further because I want to find, I typically just go back until I find what I believe to be really at the base. But it looks like things have been emotionally, it's like the end of a painful cycle and actual emotional bliss, but at the same time feeling a little bit left out about a situation, which might have been something to do with work or left out of an emotional situation. I do not know for sure. But you were collaborating with people, and you were tending to the things, your plans for the future, because this is what this is showing. There was someone around you who is in the embodiment of the Queen of Pentacles, who is really good with resources. This could be a part of your chart, or someone around you who is excellent at planning, and there was some perfection of skills going on. So you've been working on yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and put these cards out because I think that these are really kind of significant how you got to where you are. You've been working in the material realm quite a bit, and that collaboration is important to you. Now, this is the card that I believe is connected with the Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and Four of Cups as well, show that there may be some insecurities surrounding, in this case, really surrounding the material world, and that's the feeling that I get from it. So I'm going to put this up here because this is a little bit of an insight. But you have had this emotional happiness and this emotional bliss. So what I want to do next is look a little bit further into some of the things in this reading that are not clear. Let's look at the Two of Swords. What is the thing that you're trying to decide about? Tell us more about that, because it looks like an emotional situation. So at the heart of the matter, please clarify what is going on there. What is the decision and the Six of Cups? What is that telling us? What is this concerning? What is the heart of the matter concerning, please? Okay. Okay, the cards that came out are the Death card, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So, the Death card, these are the three cards that came up when I was asking to clarify the Two of Swords and the Six of Cups. So, the nostalgia tells me this is really a clue that it could be an actual death. This could also be a Scorpio around you. So it could be concerned with a Scorpio around you or with an actual bereavement. The other thing is that it is something to do with the truth. A situation, a communication that you are getting, and it could also have to do with the environment, which is a lot of news coming in. This is factual information. So what you might be doing is in the environment in March, getting the information that you need to make this decision. Now, whether that's around a situation that involves a bereavement is up to you to know, but it could be about that, or it could be a family matter of a different sort. So the Seven of Cups is this emotional confusion. And that is telling me that this choice presented itself at this point. And that is something that you haven't made up your mind about yet. So it looks to me like something to do with the world of work, because it's in Seven, Queen, and Eight of Pentacles, right? In line with that. So what is it that you are having trouble choosing between? You're going to get clarity about that in March. So that is what this is telling me. And this card is sort of I don't know what it concerns, and I'm getting, for some people it will be a bereavement, and so for others it will simply be a Scorpio, something to do with someone who's in the sign of Scorpio. So I'm going to put that back, and I need to find out one more thing. So the healing that's going to take place is here, and the Knight of Pentacles is telling me that this is really in the material realm. So what is the Page of Swords? That's another thing I'm not really clear about. This could be you looking for the information that you need to answer your question, the Two of Swords confusion. And that is something that you might be looking into. And the thing is that you might not be an expert in the information, in the type of information you're looking for. So I don't really think, I think I've answered my question there. This is quite possibly the fact that you don't have the expertise, which is why you feel a bit blindfolded about the situation that you need to make a choice in. And that environment is changing in March. So is there anything else that we need for Pisces to know right now? This is really pretty much a straightforward reading. And I'm glad that the clarification was possible there. The Four of Cups. Okay, what is the Four of Cups? We're supposed to be paying attention to the Four of Cups. So what is it about the Four of Cups? What is the Four of Cups about? How so? What makes it important? So we have 4 cards. So there is anxiety here. Okay, the Four of Cups. What is important? The Four of Cups. It's causing Pisces some anxiety. And it's something to do with a change of direction, because the Two of Wands is a decision. It's a decision point or a crossroads. So you're at a crossroads, and what you need to know about this, there could be an Aries, the King of Wands, could be an Aries, a Leo. It's the card of Leo. I said Aries first. That is not necessarily the situation. So it is a fire sign. Some of the readings are tipping over into the love realm, but this is telling me that someone around you who could be actually a partner, and this is something to do with a relationship with an Aries or a Leo. And I keep saying Aries, and it could definitely be a Leo, and it has to do with a future path, and it's something that is giving you anxiety. So is this the Aries or Leo that is not willing, or is this some resistance on your part? So let's see if we can get a little clarity on that. So we think of the source of whatever this reluctance is, or this withdrawal is, to do with someone around you, and it definitely has to do with a decision, and this decision could be regarding a way forward, a crossroads, a change of path, a change of direction, and whatever it is causing you anxiety. So let's get a little more insights into why. Why is this causing anxiety? Why? How so? Ace of Pentacles. So it's something, it is to do with the resources. The Four of Pentacles, it's quite possibly that the choice has to do with the ability to make much more in the realm of your material world. So if that's the situation, then what is the guidance? What is the advice here? What is the advice here? So it's a change of path. So what is the guidance? What does Pisces need to know? What else do we need to let Pisces know about this? So this could be someone that you're in a relationship with and it's causing you anxiety. So I've had these cards just kind of turn over, and I feel that they are relevant. So we have there's the Five of Pentacles, so that's telling me Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands, and Ten of Pentacles. Doubly so, this is about your resources. So you're concerned about your resources. The sun is shining a light on something that the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords are kind of similar, because the Eight of Wands can be a great deal of conversation, messaging, and activity, but it's activity rather than just words. So a lot is going on. A lot is going on. There is a great time of manifestation that's possible, and that is also in the material realm. And so this is a big decision for you to make. And I can see why this would be concerning you. How the Aries or Leo are involved is dependent upon how they are placed in your life. But this anxiety is around this situation, which has to do with your material wealth and manifestation. And the situation that you have ahead of you is very promising. And this information will be revealed. And this will result in great joy. And it's going to be a very busy time. And that decision, the Five of Pentacles, is you having been felt left out. But underneath that, we see that you are not left out, because what is waiting for you behind that is the Star, the Ten of Cups, and justice. And we see the Six of Cups here as well. So I think all in all that things are going to work out well for you. Something is going to happen that will make you feel you're not left out, and the balance will be restored. So this really looks like a good reading for our Pisces. I'm going to put these cards out here. And that's really confirming this. Any final word for Pisces? What else does Pisces need to know? Show me. You're going to find out the thing that is best. You're going to find which choice is right. And there's the Page of Swords. There's the Page of Swords. So this is something that is concerning you with another person that you know very well could be in a relationship with. But what it's concerning is definitely resources. Do you have the resources that you need? Will you have the resources to go the direction that you want to go, to make this choice, to make this choice of a change of direction? You will get to truth here. It's going to be a fantastic time for the kind of material. Really, it's manifestation. It's manifesting time, because the Ace of Wands is activity moving forward. It's manifesting. And the Ace of Pentacles is that manifesting of abundance. And the Eight of Wands is telling me that it's going to be a very busy time for you, and that it will result, even though right now there's some hesitancy, which I think is based in the emotional confusion. But that confusion will be resolved. And this Page of Swords is, I think, confirming that the Page of Swords is trying to get the information, but they don't have the expertise in this that you will get from the Knight of Swords. And this information will clarify what you need to know in order to move things forward in the way that you want them. That should resolve the situation with the King of Wands and what you're wanting to do. So the outcome is you'll find out what you need to know. That will also result in happiness. We saw the Ten of Cups again at some point, and that is going to be, again, happiness. The Star is confirmed. It is definitely healing, and there is some sort of justice for you. So something that you felt was skewed in one direction is going to come back in line with what you have in mind for it. And this wishes fulfilled will be the result. So I will leave it there. I hope this made sense to you. It took me a second to figure it out, or a minute, or a few minutes. I will leave it there. Thank you very much.